Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 8 of the Off-Road Show. I'm McKinley, and this is...
Co-host Kane. Roll the intro.
And we are back. And today we are in Drew's bike shop here in Mount Austin, Missouri.
Yeah, what's going on? I'm Drew, born and raised in California.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a big change.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah, yep. Grew up riding mountain bikes, road bikes, BMX, and then eventually got into racing. And my buddy's dad was our coach, and he was really into bicycling and read a bunch of books on coaching and pretty much taught us everything we knew, how to spin your cranks at the right RPM, how to shift, how to always wear a helmet so you didn't get killed by cars.
Always wear a helmet.
Yeah. If you touch a bike, you got your helmet on. Because his son, he cut a corner one time and went directly into a windshield and had his helmet on. So
he was fine.
He was completely fine. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was enough to sell me on it. And,
Absolutely.
Yeah. That also is a good line for customers. They're like, should I get a helmet? I was like, well, anything can happen to you. Every time. Especially when you're not intending to fall on your head. That's when you fall on your head. So yeah. Should get a helmet. Yeah. So yeah, helmets are good. But he taught us, about nutrition. We had journals where we would track our heart rates when we'd wake up in the morning, and then we'd have heart rate monitor on while we'd ride, so we're monitoring heart rates and heart rate zones. And so yeah, he really taught us a lot, and we did a lot of really good racing. Won a lot of races. Went to the nationals in San Diego one year. I got invited to the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, which
that is awesome.
I didn't go to it because I went into the Air Force.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
So
that probably explains why you're here now.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Okay. Yep, went into the Air Force, and then 23 years later ended up here. Decided to retire. We loved our church, Valor, and then we loved this community and this small town. Yeah. So we decided to stay because initially we were thinking about moving back to Florida, where I met my wife and where we got married. And so, I decided to stay here and started driving school buses for 2 years. The kids are insane.
Absolutely.
And I don't know why I did that. I like driving the bus part, but the kids just go crazy.
As a bus rider, I can tell you.
As one of the sane bus riders, it's bad. It is bad.
Yeah. Right, exactly. And so I started thinking man, I don't really want to work for a big company or some big organization like the Air Force. And I want to kind of have my own way to do things and my own say. So that means I'd have to start my own business. And I had wanted to open a bike shop for the longest time, but in the Air Force, I didn't have the capacity to do a bike shop and be in the Air Force. And so it was the perfect opportunity, and I just never thought it would do very well. So I kind of dipped my toe in it at first by opening up repair shop in my garage. So I started advertising on social media and started getting customers right away. It wasn't a huge response, but it was a big enough response to where, I was busy. And
I can make this work.
Yeah. And then, I bought the remnants of some other guy's garage bike shop. And so I had some used bikes to sell, started selling those. And then people started asking about new bikes. And no bike company will allow you to sell bikes out of your garage. You have to have a showroom for it. Yeah. So I started thinking about commercial space. And this place was open, had been abandoned for 6 years or more, or something like that. And our pastor at Valor was like, hey, we need some space for counseling offices. And he's like, if you get some commercial space, then we'll rent some offices from you and help you pay the mortgage. And I was like, well,
that's good stuff.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit easier. So eventually we just said, all right, you know what, let's just go for it. And we did. And so here it is. We spent 4 months renovating this place. There was tons of offices in here, so we had to knock down all the walls, tear down the ceiling. And we did the spray foam, and
it looks really good. I didn't even notice the exposed spray foam.
I did. The LEDs really take away from that too.
I mean,
that's cool.
I think it's a perfect mix of a shop and a store.
Thanks. Yeah, it came out really well. Had a lot of help from friends. It was just a huge blessing. The community came out and helped. The honor guard on base, they came out and tore off like roof shingles and
Heck
threw them
yeah.
into trash cans and whatever. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was a community event.
Yeah, I mean, it really, I mean, it looks like you've started it here and just never looked back.
Yeah, dude, it's been wild. It's been a wild ride. A slow build, but I feel like we have a lot of momentum now, and you know, more and more people hear about us.
And the big thing is, as long as you're happy, you know.
Yeah, I love it. I love riding bikes, fixing bikes, selling bikes. It's super cool. Like, you know, I'm not like, oh, I gotta do this. It's like, it's so cool. I get to do this.
You gotta
Yeah,
watch the clock.
exactly.
You wake
Gotta
up and man, I
have to.
own my own store.
Yeah. And then people are like, "Oh, you must have a lot of money." You're like, "No, it's the opposite. You have less
All the
money
money
when
goes
you
to the
have
store.
your own business."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're putting your money into it. Yeah. So, but it's been great, and been having a lot of fun, and getting a lot of people on bikes. So it's pretty cool to see a lot of the communities. Seems to be more and more people on bikes, and it's a blast. But people come from everywhere. Like, some people come from Springfield. Some people come from Kansas City. Places that have bike shops.
Wow.
They come here. I don't know why.
I bet that's a
didn't
good
do
pat on
anything,
the back
you know?
for you, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
good
blast. And people coming from Springfield, or from St. Louis even. Columbia.
That is a ride.
It's crazy. So I don't know why, but it's been great. It's been...
It sounds like you do good work in that case if they're coming that far.
Yeah, right. I must, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and they probably go right at the state park that's here too.
There's some people that camp out, you know, some people that ride there. I never knew that Knob State Park was kind of like a pass through, but I've had guys from the French Alps. He lived in France and like at the Alps, and came over to New York. Got on a bike and started riding across the country, camped out at Knob State Park and needed a wheel, so he came in here, bought a wheel. It was just
Wow,
like,
That's amazing.
cool
stuff.
stuff.
That is awesome.
And then other guys, because of COVID, they just quit their job and went on like basically a walkabout with a bicycle, and they just ride their bike back and forth throughout the U.S. And he came through here one time. He needed a wheel. These guys on their wheels, because they carry a lot of stuff, so they blow out their wheels, or just the constant use from riding so many miles. But yeah, it's pretty wild. Some wild stories in here.
Yeah. So you mentioned racing. Did you race like road race or like BMX?
Yeah. So the first racing that I was involved with was BMX. My parents were realtors. They found this old chromed out mongoose BMX bike at one of the houses, and it just had like a broken seat tube, so we got that welded. And then I started going to the local track, and you know, for practice sessions, and then eventually did a little bit of racing, not too much, just kind of like for fun. And that was kind of like what pushed me into other forms of cycling, because I would ride that bike to and from junior high, which was about 2-3 miles one way. And so me and my friends would ride, and we'd get lost in like the dirt and the woods and stuff on the way to and from school, and just fell in love with you know, riding off-road, and eventually got myself a Target bike, just like this 50-pound clunker. I think it was called a Pacifica. And
Across the Pacifica.
Yeah. That thing was so heavy and just a piece of junk, but that was what I had for the time being, and we rode it all up in the back country of Santa Clarita, which, you know, now, speaking of that, they just built Trek and the city of Santa Clarita went in together and built this giant bike park out in the open space in Haskell Canyon, where we used to ride our bikes. So
Heck yeah.
that's
cool.
It's got some really cool trails there now. I mean, it was already had some cool trails, but it was mostly like motorcycle and all kinds of other stuff. But they built that huge section now. We used to ride out there. Eventually, I got some nicer bikes, started, got involved with the local bike club, and my buddy's dad was our coach, like I was talking about earlier. And so we just started racing cross country mountain bikes. Raced all up and down California, this series called the California Mountain Bike Challenge, and won the series a couple of times. That was a blast.
Wow,
A
heck
couple
yeah.
of times.
Couple of times.
A couple of years in a row, I think. Something like that.
Still
Talking to a
running.
10-time back-to-back
Yeah,
champion.
whatever, you know.
Still running.
Actually, going to California and still kick their butts, man.
Yeah, so that was a blast, and then we did a bunch of road bike racing. So there's all kinds of different styles of road bike racing. So there's these things called criteriums, crit for short, and basically what typically ends up happening is a city that's hosting the race will find like a industrial center that's in that city and do like a one block area, and then with the criterium you typically ride for time, and so they'll track how long it takes you to do a lap, and then eventually once you've ridden a certain amount of time they'll prorate your laps, and they'll say, okay, this many laps left, and then you'll ride, and you're all in this giant pack, and like people crashing in the turns, it's crazy stuff, and then eventually people will try to attack and sprint to the finish. So that's one style, and then you can go on like 60, 80, 100-mile road races. They're
100
called
miles.
road races. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or more. I mean, now they do more. But yeah, the longest one I did as a teenager was an 80-miler. And most of it was climbing, you know, in California. So,
Good Lord.
yeah, so it was wild. So you just ride your bike.
Yeah.
You know, you start in a group, but typically it will break up into different skill level groups, like who could go faster.
Yeah.
And they got the pack, which is also called a peloton, and then you know people will sit in and you'll do kind of like a pace line where it's like one guy is pulling everyone else, you're drafting him, kind of like car racing, and then he'll be like, okay, that's enough, and then the next guy will pull through, and then this guy will come back to the back.
Yeah.
And if you form that pace line, then you can keep a
Kind of
strong
like how
pace.
geese fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, you even, I mean, a lot of the concepts the same way, right? Like sometimes if the wind is coming from the side, you'll do an echelon to the side. Yeah. So all of like the aerodynamic concepts are employed with
I would
that.
have never thought that you had to worry about draft on a bicycle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, with road bicycling, yeah. Mountain biking, not so much, right? Because you're going a lot slower. You're typically going up and down hills constantly. There's a lot more obstacles in play, and so unless you're riding your mountain bike on the road, the aerodynamics don't really come into play as much.
Yeah.
Man, side note, we should show some of these pictures as long as you're cool with it to the viewers.
Oh, yeah,
those are
absolutely.
cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. The California Mountain Bike Challenge would take pictures of you, and then
Are all three of those you?
all of those are me. Those were the cross country races when I was a teenager, and then this one was I was in the Air Force stationed in New Mexico, and got involved with a downhill racing team, and got to ride with them a little bit. Yeah.
I wish there was more of that in Missouri.
Yeah,
Or at least around here.
Well,
you know?
I think it's Steelville has like a downhill mountain bike trail, and they'll shuttle you to the top. Yeah, over in eastern central Missouri.
Yeah, and then Howlers, they shuttle you.
Yeah, Howler, that's super cool.
That was awesome.
And that's the Ozarks, so they're not huge, but the way they did that park is really good. They did a good job.
Like, if you talk to them, they're like always looking for ways to improve it.
Oh yeah.
Like when I was there, they were making new trails and everything.
Oh yeah. They're constantly planning and then building new trails. It's a cool place.
And
I
then-
haven't camped there, but I would want to.
Like they've got one I think that they call Hippie Cowboy.
Yep.
And like they've got parts of it that like can just split off and go from there. So like you start in one, but you could end up on a completely different one.
Yeah.
It all
there's
comes
tons.
back to the
Yeah. All of the
comes
base
back
camp.
to-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Yeah. And the trucks that they take you to the top is awesome.
Yeah, those trucks are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun. I really want to go to Bella Vista in Arkansas because they just opened a lift operated downhill trail.
I was about to say Arkansas would be the place to go for downhill.
Yeah,
It's super hilly.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Dude.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Lots of people talk about riding bikes in
Bentonville.
Yeah.
Bentonville has a lot of cool trails, but even Eureka Springs has a bunch of
I've
trails.
been there. That's
Yeah.
cool. Man.
Yeah. Yep, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, you want to do pop quiz debate now?
Yeah. All right. Let's move into the next segment, pop quiz debate. So the first question is: can cheap bikes be faster than higher end bikes?
Yeah. Whew. man, a lot of it has to do with the person riding the bike.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely think that goes into MX too,
But
Yeah.
see stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
True.
like obviously the skill is a huge part in
Huge.
riding or driving or playing anything.
Yep.
But like, let's say we put you on the cheapest bike in here, and we put you on the most expensive bike in here.
Yeah.
Do you think there would be a time difference?
Oh yeah. Well, because the cheapest bike is probably not even going to make it through the full trail and fall apart.
Yeah,
I mean,
your chain's
these
gonna
bikes,
break and-
the cheap bikes these days. I mean, part of it's because of the way they're being assembled by workers who don't know what they're doing. They're just employed by a store,
Oh,
a
right,
major
Mhm.
store, and they're saying, "Hey, you go over there and assemble these bikes now."
Right.
And they don't have any skill, maybe, and so they'll put. I've seen pictures. I mean, endless pictures. Even had a customer bring it in where the fork is on backwards, and so you're like, "That's just like
That's how do you do that?
yeah, it's such a simple
Yeah.
concept, and if they can't even get that right, then it makes sense why a lot of the stuff breaks so quickly because
Yeah.
it's assembled wrong. And then they use cheaper material on the cheaper components, so it's gonna
Yeah.
break.
Yeah, which I guess I never realized that. I mean, yeah, they're all shipped in boxes, and then Joe Blow at Walmart is putting your bike together.
That's right.
I never would have realized that.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense though too.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yeah, and usually when it's being shipped in a box, all they have to do is turn the fork around, turn the stem around, like install the handlebars and install the front wheel. So it's not that much.
Yeah.
But even that they got wrong,
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
like-
I mean, I don't know. I guess I've just been around it more. I don't think I could
Yeah.
put forks on backwards.
Right.
It's just that mechanical aptitude thing. Either have or you don't. I
It
just
is.
can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
You know?
You're right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, customers will bring bikes with all the cable, like they took the handlebars and they wrapped it around a couple times. So it's all stretched and tightening.
Oh,
Basically when you do that,
wow.
all the brakes become applied.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all
And
the
they're like,
time.
my bike won't roll. And I'll just be like, here you go. And they're like, oh my
$50.
gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm glad that I was able to fix it for you.
Costs like a diagnostic fee.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
For that,
$5.
for those, I just give it to
Yeah.
them for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they,
Yeah.
they spent enough in gas.
Yeah, yeah.
Come here.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then they just feel bad, so maybe they'll buy something else, which is nice because I'm like, I don't feel right charging you for that. But if you buy something else, then that
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
And I mean, even then, word gets out like, yeah, no, he fixed my bike for free. Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Ooh.
Yeah. It'll be $1.
$1, yeah.
No, but like if you take a decent hardtail and then you have top of the line, full suspension, like
Mm.
do you think a cheaper, not like that one from
Yeah.
Walmart, but
Yeah.
like a more higher, I guess better than that one, but not top
Sure.
of the line.
Yeah, then I think it will come down to the rider, and then you're saying, if you're just putting the same rider on different bikes, it's gonna depend on how heavy is it, right? Because the more expensive bikes are gonna be lighter, typically, and so in that sense, you still are probably gonna have a better time on the more expensive bike. But it's possible with a decent low end bike and a super high end bike, and everything else is equal as much as it could be. You might be able to get in there, get close.
Yeah. Well, on my limited time riding, when we went riding,
Yeah.
and you watched me struggle the entire time.
Dude, that bike was like 9 sizes too small for you.
On my bike, and
Yeah.
then you let me borrow yours for like just the last little portion. I'll tell you what,
the difference, night and day.
the difference.
Yeah,
like
the fun factor was high.
yeah. I mean, like if people are gonna get into bikes, I would definitely recommend the more. I would start with full suspension.
Yeah. Yeah. If you start with full suspension, then you can never go back. But
Yeah.
but you'll be good because
Yeah.
if you're mountain biking, then you're gonna have a lot of control.
Alrighty, so I do think that the higher end bikes are gonna be faster.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of that, man, my buddy's down in El Paso, and in New Mexico, they would do this once a year thing, and they'd say just like bring a Walmart bike, and they would ride down this crazy trail with these giant rocks and giant drops, and they're like,
See who
whoever's
gets
bike
further.
survives is the bike that is that wins. But they would destroy these bikes.
Yeah, I'd
It was pretty
imagine.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the last time I went down to Howlers, this dude was he had just got there, and so he jumped on the truck with us to go up, and he said, "I'm not even gonna warm up." I think they're double black. I can't remember what they call it.
Yeah,
but
the Wizard
The
or-
Wizard. Yes, that
yeah.
is what it is. Yeah. He was like, "I'm just gonna start with that one," and then we get down, like the other group of us get down there. We're waiting on this guy, and he comes down the trail holding his bike over his arm.
Oh
Yeah.
dang!
Yeah.
He wadded it up.
Yeah, he had both tires went flat.
Oh sheesh!
And his seat was all messed up or whatever. He was like, "Yeah, I wrecked it and just carried it the rest of the way down." Yeah.
Well, I guess he was good enough to carry it. Huh?
Yeah, I don't
Jeez.
know. He didn't bend his frame or his forks or none of that, but popped both of his tires and then just carried it the rest.
It's probably
of the way.
probably like a first turn two, or turn two, just pops both tires. Like, well, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
'Cause there's-
crazy.
Have you done the Wizard?
I haven't.
Yeah.
My first time and only time at Howler, I warmed up on the green trail because my son was with me, and he doesn't have too much experience mountain biking, and so I was like, I don't want to make him hate this place.
Right.
So we rolled that, and then he was just so pumped. It was just it was a fun, flowy,
It is. Yeah.
nothing trail.
Yeah. You don't even have to touch your brakes. on that.
Exactly. And he was just so stoked. He's like, let's go. And so I'm like, okay, well, we're going to just do the blue trail now.
Yeah.
And he decided to roll past me.
Mm.
And it was not that big, but this little rock drop came up, and he wasn't looking ahead.
Mhm.
And he just
Right
put
at
it
the
down and rolled and broke his collarbone.
Oh,
wow.
Oh.
So the day was over, but those guys are awesome because they refunded us our whole day's tickets. We had rented a bunch of gear. I was like, wow. I mean, I accepted the risk.
Yeah.
I didn't expect
Like,
them to do that, but that was
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Which that's funny that you say that actually, because the last time I went, I rode with a buddy, and he tried to do this whip, and he's landed on the other side of the tabletop, still sideways, and just slid
Yeah.
down the.
Oh.
And they did not refund him.
Oh.
His bike apparently dug in
Yeah.
instead of sliding down and just.
Yeah, and
Oh.
so it grabbed, and he flipped over
Oh.
hard and slid face teeth first down the
Teeth
other
first,
side of
dude.
the tabletop. He was all bloody down his whole right side and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, he didn't break a bone though.
Yeah.
So that was probably a
That's-
little bit.
That's probably where the cutoff is for getting
Yeah.
a refund. You got to break a bone.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Once they get their golf cart and take it up there to take you down, maybe that's what.
Well, yeah, he was still fine enough to get back up on the bike and
Yeah.
ride it the rest of the way down the trail.
Okay.
And then when he got there, he almost passed out because of
Yeah.
all of the blood. and everything.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it was
He's-
a lot.
He's good now though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
He's a lot better now.
He's alive.
Yeah, he made it. All right, next question: hardtail or full suspension, which is better? I think this is more opinionated. Obviously, I'm leaning towards full suspension all the way.
I would
Yeah.
imagine full suspension. I've never really mountain biked. I've
Yeah.
done downhill or nothing. But
Yeah.
especially downhill, I would imagine more suspension's better.
Yeah.
I could be wrong
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Because I mean, you want to grab when you're going uphill, though, which is why I think people like the hardtail. But I mean, if your suspension is tuned right, I mean, I feel like you're gonna grab enough.
Yeah. Right. If you don't have a bike that's a downhill bike, like you're trying to ride a downhill bike uphill, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Because the
yeah.
geometry has you leaning back like you're on a chopper, and it's super heavy because it's, the frame is built stout. You
Yeah.
got a lot of times you'll have that coil shock, which is really heavy. The
front is
dual
literally a
crown
dirt
fork,
bike.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger, everything's heavier, and it's okay because you're going downhill. You want that gravity
Yeah.
to pull you, but yeah, going up with hill with that would be a nightmare. Now I started on a hardtail, and we rode some super sketchy stuff. Like there's this trail in California where we lived called Saskatchewan. You just call it Sketch for short.
Yeah.
And it's basically just like a ton of like shale rocks, and you kind of just control a skid at like a more than 15-degree angle, and just kind of like you just point and shoot is what they say. And it was a blast, but learning it on a hardtail, like I mean, our skills just went off through the roof because you have to
be good.
figure out how to control it. Yeah. It wasn't until I was an adult and I got a full suspension bike, and I was just like, oh my goodness, the amount of control that you have compared to the hardtail, because in the hardtail the back end is getting thrown around everywhere.
The whole time.
Yeah, it's not just
nothing's sucking it up except for your legs, and even then that's not much. And that was, back then you also didn't have dropper posts, so your seat height was way up there because you want to be able to climb. And so you got to get your butt back over your wheel so your seat's in your stomach, and then you don't want to go down like that. So it's wild. But so other than learning, you don't want to skip that learning phase to where you get your bike handling skills down. But, I don't know. I guess these days.
It sounds like, from what it sounds like most people just go, full suspension.
Which, I mean,
if you have the option.
And if that's something that you're going to do.
For a while.
And you can afford it. I mean, I see
exactly.
but except, like, if you're going to take it serious in a race, I mean, I would agree that maybe having a hardtail to learn on and get used to it, and then upgrading. I mean, that's like starting on a smaller CC motor or something to get it figured out.
That's true. Bike handling skills are important. I don't know. I've not really ever talked to anybody who just kind of skipped the beginner phases and just went right to like a really, really nice bike to see like, okay, what's the difference? Like, does he suck more now because he skipped over the hard part?
I agree. And then which do you think's more fun, downhill or trails? I mean, I don't know. I like downhill. I like the downhill parks, because I don't like going uphill. But I think if you traveled and you did do like some trails where there's some uphill and some downhill, you might see some cooler things, get some cooler views. Than if you just rushed downhill and then drove up and then rushed downhill, So, I mean, trails could be more fun if you get some good views and a bunch of people to do it with, but I don't know. I think I'm downhill all the way.
Downhill is hard to beat, but it kind of is the same with the hardtail full suspension argument, is that you kind of skip a lot of the work, and so the reward for climbing up the hill is to go down it, and now you're like, I'm just going down. But the fact of the matter is that downhill riding is so much fun. You really don't care that you skipped the uphill suffering part. But you're right. I mean, there are a lot of epic trails out there that you can't shuttle, and you'd have to ride up. And so in that sense, you're going to want to take all the scenery in and just experience the ride.
Right.
But if you could have it, if there's a lift taking you to the top of every hill so you can ride down it, why not?
I definitely think if there are trails you have to ride up to, I think it gives you that sense of reward when you finally get to go down it.
I did something.
Exactly.
You can take it all in at the top and stuff.
I mean, I've ridden so many different trails where you can't take a car to the top of it and then ride it down, and so you have to ride up there, and that's, but I don't know, maybe I wouldn't have done that trail if I could have driven to the top. Then you just shuttle each other and you'll be good.
And then coil shock versus air shock.
We really briefly talked about this earlier. From what it sounds like, I mean, I was leaning towards coil before, but I didn't know you could bottom out air shocks.
Well, they have these tokens too that you can put in to an air shock so that it will have a physical stopping point to where you're not bottoming out like metal to metal.
Like a bump stop?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So most forks come with that if you buy it new, for you to be able to put that token in. But you're right, like a coil shock, it has a physical stopping point on that coil, whereas the air shock is just how much air pressure you put in there. And you could blow out the air bladder, and then you have no suspension.
Zero.
It sounds like the what do you call it? Coil shocks? What do you call that?
Yeah, coil shock. Yeah.
Are they more adjustable too? It sounds like they are.
Yeah. Well, to adjust them, you have to change out the coil, the spring.
Oh.
So there's longer springs, more flexible springs,
Gotcha.
lighter springs. Titanium. Like that's the light one. But yeah, so there's a huge variation that you can do it, but you'd have to change the coil. You can't just adjust the air pressure or the rebound. I mean, you still have oil in there.
Yeah.
So you can mess with the high speed, low speed, and the rebound, but most of it depends on that coil.
Yeah, see, and that was something I was going to bring up is adjustability. I mean, I feel like if you get to the top of the trail and you're like, all right, that was a little rough. You can just take a screwdriver and mess with a gas shock.
Yeah.
Or you have to have a whole different spring. You're like, all right, hold on.
Yeah.
Take 10. Let me just swap this spring out for the downhill portion.
Yeah, that's true.
Just bring them all up in a little drawstring bag too. All the ones you might want.
Just got them all.
And the technology has become so advanced. They have these little things called flight attendants that you put in your shock, and it's adjusting the shock based on how you're riding. It's basically like AI almost, and it's doing it on the fly. So it's wild.
That is insane.
That is so cool.
It is so cool. Yeah.
Man, they should just make that to like tune dirt bikes that are fuel injected.
Yep.
And even race cars.
Yeah. They definitely could if they did it on a bicycle. They could do it that way. Yeah.
Well, actually, Yamaha and Kawasaki are kind of doing that. In an app on your phone, you can adjust like your rev limiters and how stiff your suspension is.
Probably
and
suspension.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Electronically adjusted suspension.
You can probably change your
It's
air
not like
fuel
on the
ratio,
fly
too.
like that though.
That is cool.
But it's in an app and like programmable and stuff like that too. So but it's not on the fly. I mean that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
especially for the stuff that we do, like the cross country. Like it's 2 hours through this like 8-mile course, or 8 or 9 usually.
Uphill, downhill, really muddy most of the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, that'd be awesome, because if we get stuck in a rut, well, we want some stiffer stuff.
Yeah.
But when we're going through a bunch of bumps, you might want a little softer or something. That'd be really neat.
Yeah. Huh.
Somebody should do that.
It's pretty small too. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be able to be done.
Yeah.
I'm guessing maybe it's just the only limitation I could think is that it might be a little too rough of a ride.
Yeah.
But
it wouldn't really know what to do.
It's like flipping out.
Not stiffer.
Because you're going a lot faster.
Yeah.
Getting a lot more stuff harder.
Yep. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. They even have wireless dropper posts now, so you don't have to have the wire running through and the cable. And you can kind of like you're saying, you can tune all your stuff from your phone. You said that's with the ATVs?
The dirt bikes.
Oh, the dirt bikes. Oh, okay.
So their forks and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, with the e-bikes now, most of the e-bikes that we sell, you can link to your phone through Bluetooth, and you can tune the motor how you want it to act. Like accelerate quicker, accelerate slower. Use less power. It's pretty wild.
Wow, that is insane.
Yep.
I mean, don't they have carburetors now I think they have kits for carburetors where you can make them like fuel injected, and you can tune that ratio in your phone too.
Yeah.
Kind of like the same thing with the e-bikes.
That's cool.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Don't ever have to rejet a carburetor ever.
Yeah. Well, they make. I know. Yeah, there's several companies that take it. They basically swap your carburetor for like a fuel module, and then. Well, I know we're
kind of like a
away
dry
from
nitro setup. Yeah, sorry, we're getting a rabbit hole in now.
Kind of getting away from bikes here, but they have automatic carburetors that know your elevation to adjust your fuel mixture.
Makes sense. The barometric
based
pressure,
on pressure and stuff like that. So Electron does that with their racing carburetors. I mean, they're like $1,000, but
yeah, I guess if you got it, spend it.
Yeah, no kidding.
What we got next? Parts in the dark.
Yeah, all right. It's definitely time for parts in the dark. So, I don't know. Do you wanna
give us your parts first?
Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah. What are you guys gonna do? You gonna blindfold yourself? I don't have like a box to cover them up
That's
with.
Fine.
We'll close our eyes.
Okay, close your eyes.
We definitely forgot the blind.
Okay.
So we'll close
all right, close your eyes.
Yeah.
Right there you go.
Okay.
Share that.
Oh, share it.
Okay.
Here, you go first, I guess.
Oh, okay.
See what we got here.
Okay.
You think you got it?
I think I know what this is. I think I know what this is.
Oh, yeah, I think I got it.
Okay.
All right.
What do we got?
Very well. Here, Drew, do you want to like
You guys go ahead. You can
get
open
back
your
in
eyes.
frames?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Open our eyes.
I
Okay.
knew
My
it.
bad.
Handlebars.
I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I imagine
But
handlebars.
what did that come off of though? That seems...
Oh, it's like a beach cruiser kind of a bike.
I imagine
that
it's more,
would be so.
I imagine
Yeah,
it's-
there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that makes
Why
more
are these
sense.
like 8 pounds? What the heck?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Close your
Yeah,
eyes.
okay.
I guess I'll come back into the
Yeah.
Yeah.
good call. All right.
Well, I mean, it could be
Press
tricking
it one
me
time.
because there's no end in it. I mean, I think I know what it is.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's a grip.
Well, I thought it was a grip too, but it's missing the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a grip. Okay.
Good one. You guys did it. Next one.
I feel bad for some of the parts we picked now.
This is a. I think I got that one.
Oh, yep. Yeah,
The-
was that
the front sprockets?
Yeah, front sprocket.
I can't-
There's like 4.
I don't know what
Three.
they're actually called though. They're called something specific.
Are they
aren't
called something specific?
Well, it's
Like
a
the-
crank arm, but it connected to it is the chain rings. Yeah.
Okay.
Chain rings.
So
So for the
because-
sprocket.
I know, like when they only have
Same thing.
one.
Okay.
BMXers, I just found this out pretty recently, but BMXers for some reason call all of your chain rings sprockets. You're like, why do you call it a sprocket? But that's what they call it. Like, they don't call it chain ring.
That's the first
Same
time I've ever
thing.
heard the term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
One more, or-
Last one.
All right.
Okay. I think I got this one too.
Oh.
All right, but you gotta say specific, like what it is.
Is that a trick or?
Seat,
Yep.
seat post. Yeah.
Seat post. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys did it. Wow.
Right on.
Look at you go.
I feel kind of extremely
Yeah,
bad
we-
for what we picked
we
now.
We tried to trick you.
Well, I didn't remember. I didn't realize I was supposed to pick parts for you.
No, you're
I mean,
good.
you were told me that you were gonna do it. And I was like, oh.
No, that's
All right,
cool though.
you got your eyes closed.
All right.
Let's start with something easy.
We'll
The
start-
easiest one we got.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll start with something easy. I think this one will be easy.
What? You should have brought that.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, it just
Man.
fell apart. It's a chain link.
There you go. There you go.
A master link.
Yep.
Oh, master link. Okay.
I figured you'd probably get that one.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
you'd get it pretty quick. I thought it would land in your hand and be like, oh, I know what this is.
Oh wow. Okay. Hmm.
Don't bend it too much.
It must be a gasket.
Yep, yep. What's
Yep.
that, your clutch cover basket or clutch cover gasket?
Yep.
Oh,
That's a
clutch
gasket.
cover. Okay.
I don't know if you'll get these because I don't know if
This one might be a little tough.
bikes have. There's 2 of them.
2 of them. Okay.
I don't
It's
know
like
if
a-
bikes
It's,
have
it's funny
them.
just watching. Like
Yeah.
I imagine that's what we look like with our eyes closed. It's just
It seems like it's got a. It's like some sort of a gasket as well. The equivalent would be like for like a fork or a something like that. Like a what is it called? I don't know.
what's your final answer? Your final guess?
Oh,
You were
it is.
right. They
Yeah,
are the
yeah.
forks.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
was-
gasket.
I was just-
saying
I was just
forks.
messing with these. Well,
Yeah,
for a
so-
mountain bike.
So bike forks have these?
Yeah.
They're just. I mean,
Smaller, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I
didn't-
blanked out on what they're called.
I wouldn't have guessed that. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
So
This one's
this one's a little
bigger.
dirty.
This one's and bigger.
Yeah.
The
Try
dark,
try
the
hands like
dark
that.
tag.
It's a little dense too.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, shoot. Hmm. Oh, shit, boykin. Oh, it's like a swing arm. Something like that.
Okay. That's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I take that.
Yeah.
I take that.
Oh.
Pretty close.
It's
yeah.
what's that? A lower control arm for
Yeah.
a quad?
That's,
Oh,
that's
okay.
one of the
Yeah.
front ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
But I mean, that's basically a
Yeah.
swing arm.
Yeah, well, I don't know the terminology.
Yeah,
but
sorry for getting you all dirty there.
Wow, you guys did. You pulled out the stops on that.
I mean, you got them all.
Yeah, you didn't get one of them wrong.
Yeah.
I was blown away. I didn't. I thought you weren't gonna get the fork seals.
Yeah.
I was like, he'll probably get the other ones, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I did not think you were
Yeah.
gonna get the fork
I was
seals.
actually literally messing with those today.
Heck
That's
yeah.
awesome. bro.
Even the crappy like spring forks have those. in it.
Really?
Yeah, because they have to be able to slide the
The sleeve in?
stanchions. You know,
The what?
Stanchions.
the fork arms. I think they're called stanchions.
You have to point and show.
Yeah. Like this part right here.
Oh, I got you. Like the outside
the slidey part.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the fork upper.
The fork up.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's a good
Which-
term.
Yeah, I mean, I should have known. Downhill bikes will have the same seals as,
Yeah.
as those.
Yeah.
All
But-
every suspension fork does.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the
I
crappy
mean,
ones.
that makes sense. to
Yeah.
me. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't think you were gonna.
Yeah, we
get
should
those,
take a
but-
video of his shop before we
Yeah,
leave,
absolutely.
too.
I
Like, it
wanna
is
post some
cool.
pictures of it.
I love this place.
It's cool stuff.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
All
like
right.
it's like my house, but there's more stuff in it.
Nice. Yeah, it's a cool house you got.
All right, our next topic is pet peeves. So, what
Mm.
are some mountain bike or just biking in general pet peeves you've got?
Yeah.
I got one.
You got one?
Well, yeah. I would talk in general at first about different people that I associate with pet peeves. And one of them is that he'll say that Knob Noster is allergic to water because they'll bring their bikes in here really dirty. And he's always shaking his head. I'm like, that's hilarious, man. And then just like, you know, people when you're riding out on the road and
Oh.
someone passes you too closely, that's another pet peeve that some people
Yeah,
have.
it's just not called for.
Yeah, I mean, like
mine-
I've gotten used to it, so I don't really think about it much. But it is definitely a pet peeve of,
Yeah.
you know, you don't want a car closer than they need to be to you because, you know,
Yeah.
you could get hurt.
Yeah.
Mine is, it happens all the time. So, you know, in Sedalia, Broadway, like 50 turns into Broadway,
Yeah.
people just be biking down it in the middle of the turn lane. I'm like, what are we doing, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
right?
go hop on Main Street or something, man.
Mhm. Yeah, it's hard because, you know, the laws are like, oh, well, the bicycle is supposed to bicycle with traffic and they're supposed to be, you know, on the side of the road, but it's still, it's annoying.
There's no curb on Broadway, you know? And it just sucks because, like, most of America is built around cars traveling
Yes,
and
exactly.
not bikes
Yeah,
or
That's
walking.
right.
I mean, there are
That's
some
right.
bike lanes, but
Yeah.
those are not. I mean, they're getting less and less common.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
you
I
have
think
to
sucks.
you have to be in like a big city that really put an effort into bicycling
Yeah.
to have some nice bike lanes or just completely separate from the road bike trails that go
Yeah.
the whole span of the city.
Yeah. Heck,
Yeah.
you can't even get a good sidewalk in Sedalia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sidewalks cost money.
I think I have two pet peeves. I held up three, but I have two pet peeves. Is that like we were talking earlier, the guy with the mullet that I ran into in Howlers. He's just talking up his bike, and he did this to be faster. And then me as a beginner I'm just still better than him. And,
I think I should.
I think that's a pet peeve of mine.
When he says mullet, he means bike, not haircut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like the smaller rear tire.
Yeah.
I
Business
just
up
thought that was
front,
funny.
party in the rear.
It's like a squatted truck, but for bikes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
squatted bicycle.
Squatted.
But and then another one of mine is the people that like you get on the truck or whatever to go up to the top, and the first person on is supposed to be the last person off, just so everybody can get their bikes down and
Yeah.
not pull each other's cables or
Yeah.
mess anything up. And so I don't like you know, it's usually younger kids or even people my age are like they'll try to get their bike off and rush off the truck.
Oh, dang.
And yeah, people
That's really hard to do.
me included, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And lots of people don't like that, and you'll make a lot of people mad. And so that was a pet peeve of mine, is that
Yeah.
like if you're the first one on the truck, you're the last one off. Like that just
Yeah.
it makes sense. And so if you don't want to be the last one off, don't be the first one on the truck.
Yeah, that
Period.
is kind of crazy. You're like, man, you were just chomping at the bit to get on there, and you didn't think about the fact that you're going to be the last dude off.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, I don't mind. I'll wait for everybody to get off the trail or get off the truck
Yeah.
to go to the trail. I mean,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like the people that rush to get off and everything. It's like,
Yeah.
just wait your turn.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much like any pet peeve typically has to do with etiquette, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like
think
why
so.
didn't bro observe the etiquette?
Yeah. We've been doing this for a little while. Yeah, I guess pet peeves are usually driven by etiquette.
Yeah.
And things like that.
Yep. And
Yeah.
you know, if somebody doesn't teach someone right, they don't know. But we all are just like, no, that's like common
Yeah, we just
decent
see it.
society. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not too many people are taught manners.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. There was one time I went to Howlers, and this kid would like do a trick off of the truck every time.
Like get on his bike and ride off the truck.
Yeah, well, he would
This
hold
guy.
it. He would hold it like, you know, balancing on its center wheel, and then like jump on it.
Oh,
off
do like
the
a
truck.
caveman off the truck or something.
This guy.
Sure, I don't know. I don't know the name of it.
Dang,
but
you've been going to Howler a lot, huh?
I've been probably 5 times.
Oh, sick. So
Yeah.
you're getting pretty good then.
I like it a lot.
Do you rent a bike when you go up there, or you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I need to get me one. But
Yeah.
Spend some
Hey,
money
I
in your dinner.
do.
Yeah,
I
well,
need
it's
to get
crazy because even the one that you got to ride when we went riding, that one's still like probably a little bit too small for Howler, you know?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely ride it and enjoy it, but those guys that are out there are riding a lot bigger forks and rear shocks. And
Oh, that size. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
tire size and frame size.
no, tire and frame is good. It's just
Yeah.
the amount of travel they're rocking with the stuff that they ride out there is huge. You know, I mean, you
Yeah.
got guys on downhill bikes out there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And he still couldn't do it.
yeah, yeah, right.
Pop his
Because
tires.
because well, I don't even know how he popped 2 tires. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. He had
Impressive.
to have like land and
Just flat.
yeah,
flatten both of them.
The equivalent of casing it.
Yeah.
right.
Well, you
but
can
when
still
you case
case a
it,
mountain
like, how
bike.
do you case your front? Like,
Yeah.
and your rear at the same time. I can see it if you cased, you know, you could case your front or you could case your rear. But to case them both, that's some skill.
Just yeah.
You thought that guy wasn't very good, but he was.
Yeah, he was the best wrecker ever.
Yeah. You know how to crash, man. You crash big.
Crash with the big dogs.
Well, I know that Wizard has that shark fin, like berm, like wooden feature.
Yeah, and
What?
yeah,
Yeah.
so you go like, I don't know, probably 12 feet in the air at this like berm, and then there's a gap, and you land on the other berm. And-
What?
Yeah.
yeah, there's a reason I haven't done it.
Yeah.
That sounds scary.
And they don't make it very easy to go around it either.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
bet. Yeah.
And then there's like another one that's like probably a 10 or 12 foot gap,
Yeah.
and a drop.
Yep. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got some big stuff on there.
And then
I
they
wanted
have,
to build up to it that day, but I had to leave.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Yep.
next time don't bring him.
Well, he was like even in the hospital, like waiting to get
Oh,
looked
man.
at. He was like,
Can we go back?
let's go back once I'm healed up. I'm like,
I
all
can
right,
still race.
let's do this. Yeah, I'm fine.
Put me in this neck brace. Can we back on that bike?
So, Doc, in a neck brace, can I still wear a helmet?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I mean, I guess the next segment is just off-topic shootout.
Sure.
So, King,
Yep.
four-wheeler rebuild, huh?
Listen, I'm starting to call this quad Aquaman now because before the boss's name, by the way, because before I was having electrical issues out the wazoo. Figured it out. One of the single ground post on the whole 4-wheeler was corroded. So took that out, cleaned it up, put it back in, getting spark, batteries still charged, and then I popped the plug out. Cause what's going on? And there's water in the cylinder, and I'm like, oh, that's good stuff.
Oh, man.
I popped the valve cover off, and there's rust on the cans. And I'm like, that's good stuff. Mind you, it's been sitting in my storage unit for probably 2-3 weeks. I'm like, how are you getting water in it, dude?
No kidding.
Yeah. So today, I just got the motor out with him, and we're going to go there after this and paint it and work on it some more.
Yeah.
Got it down to bare frame right now. Build it back up the right way. And I think I figured out what my issue is because now it's not starting. Obviously, the water is a big issue.
Hey, it's because we took the motor out.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why it will run. But
Interesting.
I think I need to re-ring it because the guy who owned it before me didn't do any maintenance to it.
Whoops.
No, I think the people that I got it from.
Yeah.
They're the reason.
They were talking it up something fierce, and
Yeah.
it was missing a motor mount bolt.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, it's missing several things.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
how it got water in the cylinder, I'm still.
I'm
Blown
assuming humidity.
I-
Like
you-
hot air,
But
cold
vehicles-
motor, just
I mean, vehicles go through humidity all the time. I mean, I can't imagine.
Probably was using it as a submarine before you.
Probably.
Yeah, no. What it was is you mudding and then not washing it.
No, but it
Talk
rained
about
after
pet
that.
peeves.
It rained.
Whenever the water comes out of the mud,
It goes up
Goes
in the
into
motor.
the motor. Yeah. Yeah.
But
It
no,
goes
I-
in the motor and leaves the dirt. Yeah.
Huh.
Nope. So you have Strider, right? Those
Yeah.
little kid bikes. And do you do Stasics? Like Stasics and Striders?
I don't have those Stay 6 deals. Those are the motorized ones, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. No, but I did have somebody who was asking me about those, and I was like, oh, sorry, never even heard of that.
Well, so you know the racing series that we do for little kids, they let Stasics and Striders
Okay.
Out on tracks?
That's
out
sick.
on the racetrack. Yeah, they do.
Wow.
For a couple of them, I think 4 out of the 8 races, they do like the little kids, and
That's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is really neat to watch them do it. Because
Yeah.
I know at some motocross tracks they have like little tracks that
Yeah.
they do Stasics and
Oh, that's
Striders
cool.
on.
Have you
And those kids try.
Yeah.
have you ever been to a
Freaking-
motocross event with the kids running?
I don't think I've ever seen a kids event in person. I've
They
seen
would
videos.
kick my butt.
Yeah,
Like on a bike.
they're crazy, dude.
They try.
They're
Like they are on the
crazy.
top end of those 50 cc's, man.
Dang. Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the BMX tracks, they do a Strider like class or category.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
Where-
pop them off the gates and Blue Springs and
Blue
Raytowns.
Okay.
Raytown, really?
Really? So that
Yeah,
I
both
would
of them
figured
have a
it would've
BMX
been-
Isn't there a bike track, a dirt bike track in Raytown? Or right around Raytown?
No.
No, all right, never mind. Find out.
Nope.
I don't know anything about anything. You know?
Yeah.
What's geography? I'm American.
Geography.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I think that's it for the episode.
Yeah.
Cool, man. That's fun.
Yeah.
It
Thank
was.
you for coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a blast recording with you. That was fun.